Earl Tyson back Jeff Eck for the school record again. Got it! And the crowd loves that one. Jeff Eck, 9 3-pointers. And high fives for his brother, Earl Tyson. They're all out there. Sherrick trying to get by. He does so. Now he penetrates in the corner. Kramer a three. Good! He put it in! Chad Kramer, three-pointer with 8 seconds to go. Keister gets it. He gets it to Jeff Eck. The Tigers have done it. Fort Hays State completes an unbeaten regular season. Over Louisville, Kentucky. Here we come. The Tigers do it.
The Tigers of Fort Hays State did do it in 1996, but little did they know when they won the North Central Regional title that the fun had just begun. Hi everyone, I'm Steve Webster, voice of the Fort Hays State Tigers, and for the next few minutes, I'll be your host as we look back at the 1995-96 basketball season, a year that saw the Fort Hays State Tigers emerge as a national basketball power. The Tigers posted an incredible record of 34-0 and of course won the NCAA Division II basketball championship. You know, the season got underway with little fanfare. The Tigers hosted the University of Science and Arts of Oklahoma the same day the football team played their first round game in the NCAA Division II playoffs. The Tigers won easily that night and then 2 games later won at Washburn for the first time since 1988.
Penetrates down, wild shot put up, won't go. Chad Kramer, weak side board for Fort Hays State. Chad's going to push it up the court a little bit, gets it to Mark Eck. He stops, 3-point shot, he got it to fall. Kick back out, Jeff Eck goes between the legs, being guarded by Joe Myers. Now pulls up his dribble, a little bit of trouble down in the corner. Simpson, inside Jeremy Keister, turnaround jump, hook it, goes in. Morning point the wing pass, they go to Schuler, trying to go down low to Bowie, and it's knocked away by Golston. Zoe saves it in, then into the front row of the bleachers. Meanwhile, the Tigers the other way. Anthony Pope thought about a 3. Cross court pass. Here's Eck for 3. Splash! Jeff Eck holds the top of the key. One dribble down low. Sherrick Simpson working. Gets it to Chad Kramer. He's open for a 3 and knocks it in. Chad Kramer.
I told my wife, I said, at the end of the year, we're going to have a good basketball team. And we did have a good basketball team at the end of the year, but they just gelled so much quicker than I thought they would.
Here's trying to get the lead down to 10 or under 10 if they can nail the 3-pointer. Here's a pass out front, stolen by Mark Eck. He'll take it on Burrell. It goes in and scores.
If you don't drop on the 3-point shooters, Alonzo's going to kill you inside.
Guarded left-handed dribble into the front court, bounce pass low. Golston drives in, missed his shot, tipped up and in. By Mark Eck, leaves it to Golston, who drives down and jams it.
And if you do drop on Alonzo, you kick it out for 3.
Come in for Washburn. Here's Eck, top of the key. 3-point shot is good. Here's Pope, low to Mark Eck, back to Anthony. The left-hander fires, swish. Rick Simpson down low, Golston back out. Chad Kramer open for a 3, bang. Well, Chad Kramer knocks in a 3. Down low Simpson, back out Kramer, Chad to the baseline, Golston, he scores, what a pass, what ball move, 15 on the shot clock. Mark Eck now working against Jerry Byer. Mark now needs to find somebody to throw to, goes over the head, backcourt pass to Jeff Eck, layup good, that was Purdy. Kramer fakes right, comes back left, in the lane, Simpson, spin move, takes it all the way down, wild shot put in, I don't know how he made that one. Deals it, it's loose on the deck, they scramble for it, and picking up the fumble, Sherrick Simpson. Gets it down court to Jeff Eck. Things a little ragged right now. Keister inside, goes up, and he missed a shot. Followed in with a tomahawk slammer by Sherrick Simpson. He has 4. Coming from the weak side, Rob Layton. And Earl Tyson gets a steal. He takes it down and lays it in. Hastings is. And here's a steal by Lance Hammond. And he rolls it out to Matt Stark. Problem. 58-33. Continue to lead by 25. Simpson takes it all the way down. His finger roll is good. Nice move by Sherrick Simpson. He just runs into another black jersey. Layton backing in. Shot blocked by Jeremy Keister.
10th game, I was like, yeah, we ain't bad. You know, we might lose one, but, you know, we played hard as a team, and we played as a family. That's how we got what we got.
Weaving in and out of traffic, Pope in the corner, Mark Eck moves around, drives up, jump shot from 6 goes down. Fort Hays State hitting 82%. Here's a steal by Earl Tyson. Tyson brings it down, layup good.
Now, nice little change of pace dribble. No look past Matt Starkey. Goes inside, Matt hits it.
Pope now beyond the arc, fires a 3 and buries it. Anthony Pope, 2 for 2 on 3 points.
The Fort Hays State Tigers' final game before the Christmas break was a 30-point victory on the road at Emporia State. Following the break, the Tigers came back to the Coliseum and picked up easy victories over Hastings, Western State, and Mesa State. It was now the midpoint of the season, time for a midterm exam. That test would come on the road at Kearney, Nebraska. Fort Hays State was 14-0 and ranked 6th in the country. The Lopers of Nebraska-Kearney, 15-1, they were ranked 10th. A capacity crowd watched that night as the Fort Hays State Tigers moved to the head of the class.
Are you excitable? Are you excitable? Are you excitable? Are you excited? Are you excited? Are you excited?
17 on the shot clock. Sherrick still dribbling it right now. Ryan Samuelson up on him. Now Sherrick trying to get by. He does so. Now he penetrates in the corner. Kramer a three. Oh, and he put it in! Chad Kramer a three-pointer with 8 seconds to go. Here come the Lopers back up the court. Hancock on the right wing gets a screen in the corner. A three. It's no good. Golston with a rebound. He's fouled. Fort Hays State is going to win in Kearney, Nebraska.
What a shot by Chad Kramer, alone in the corner. He knocks down the three. Unbelievable.
I think every little kid plays that game, you know, in their backyard or on their driveway, you know, counting down and hitting the shot. And if you miss it, you keep shooting until you make it. But, yeah, it feels good, especially in my last year.
The Tigers did pass the test with Kearney and the following week moved up to the #2 ranking in Division II basketball. It was at this point in the season when Tiger Mania began to take hold and the crowds began to return to Gross Memorial Coliseum. 6,627 fans, the biggest crowd in years, watched the Tigers beat Kearney by 13 at the Coliseum to move to 19-0.
It kind of reminded me of the Chicago Bulls and the Pistons back in the 80s. And it was just a tough rivalry. We kept facing them, but we knew we were tough enough to win each game. But we knew they were a tough team to play because of this close game we had at their school. So we just came out focused for every game, and we knew they was coming for us, so we just wanted to come at them. It was a good rivalry. We played hard, both teams played hard, but we just played a little harder.
There wasn't really, you know, a clique here, a clique there. It was mainly everyone was a unit, and I think that's really one of the keys to this team was that everyone was together all year.
The week of February 12th would prove to be a historic one for the Tigers as they tied the school record for consecutive wins with a victory over Kansas Wesleyan on Monday, took over the nation's #1 ranking on Tuesday, and broke the school record for consecutive wins by beating McPherson on Wednesday. Then a road win at New Mexico Highlands set the stage for a road trip that would maybe define this Tiger team more than any other. Ranked #1 in the country at 24-0, Fort Hays would travel to 2 mountain venues where they had never won before in 11 trips: Western State and Mesa State.
The secrets of eternity. We found the lock and turned the key. We shut up those building blinds, going deeper into the night. Another day is gone. Soon he will be released. Glory, hallelujah. We build it perfect peace.
The Tigers trounced the Mountaineers by 40. Then the next night scored the final 9 points of the game to win 69-62 at Mesa State to complete a perfect regular season at 26-0.
It was a big step, not just for this year's team, but for the whole program. I mean, Fort Hays hadn't won at either place since they joined the RMAC, and we were a little overdue to go out there and get one. In the last couple of years, we'd had better teams, but it's just tough places to play. It really is.
Seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, that's it. It's a three-peat for the Fort Hays State Tigers, and the Tiger fans that can't get through security run on the court. Fort Hays State wins their 3rd straight Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference postseason tournament title.
The Tigers did make it a three-peat in the RMAC postseason tournament by rallying from 11 points down to defeat Nebraska Kearney in the championship game, the Tigers' 3rd win of the year over the Lopers. Fort Hays was now 29-0 and hadn't lost since the year before in the championship game of the tournament that they were getting ready to host for the 2nd straight year, the North Central Regional. Not often do teams get a chance to redeem themselves in a situation where they had failed before, but that was the scenario as Fort Hays prepared to meet Regis in the semifinals. It had been a great year already, but no one on this team would be satisfied until they were regional champions. Not satisfied until they had won the national championship.
Just a little bit, and everybody needs a
Jason shoots, and look out, folks, we have a two-point game. 46-44, 19-12 to go in the ballgame. South Dakota State doing a great job keeping him from getting the basketball. Anthony Pope in the corner. Jeff Eck, open three. Bullseye. A big shot by a big game player. Fort Hays back up by 2. He goes to the wing. Sherrick Simpson guarded by Shoot. Sherrick across the lane all the way. He jammed it. A big dunk by Sherrick Simpson. Jermaine Showers are running a clear out over there. Will be covered by Earl Tyson. He gets a screen, wanted a 3. Pump fake, got Golston up in the air. Here's Landon Clock quickly down low. The ball stolen away by Earl Tyson. Big steal by Earl Tyson. Gets it back to Jeff Eck across the timeline. Eck change of pace, dribble down the lane, goes low. Golston, another dunk.
Hey, well, that time, 2 South Dakota State players fell over one another. Rocks fell down, and Golston had a clear path to the goal.
Timeout, South Dakota State. 12:07 to go in the game. Earl Tyson out to Jeremy. They just leave him alone with the top of the key. Nearly threw it away. Picked up by Jeff Eck. Runs down, hits the layup. Jeff Eck is having a phenomenal game. He has 31, 79-71, 8:54 to go. Spins the basketball and flips it up there. He misses it. It's kept alive. Golston got the rebound. Goes up. Jump hook. He scored. Golston scores. The Tigers by 2. That was a huge play with a big end. Tigers need to stop. 93-89. Less than a minute to play. Showers in trouble. Loses it on the deck. And it's fought for. And a timeout being called. They're going to call a jump ball even though Jeff Eck was calling for a timeout. And Fort Hays State leads by 6. 39 seconds to play. Jermaine Showers are looking for the three-point shot. They get it to Sims spot. Three-pointer hits the front of the rim. No good. Loose on the deck. Tipped ahead to Earl Tyson. He'll bring it all the way to the other end. Layup. Good. Fort Hays State leads by 8 points. And that is going to do it. The game is over. Louisville, Kentucky. Here we come. The Tigers do it. They win the North Central Regional Championship. Fort Hays State going to Louisville for the Elite 8. Our final score tonight, Fort Hays State 99, South Dakota State 90. The 31-0 Tigers are going to play some more games. We'll be back.
A different person stepped up each game. I think that's why we won. You know, like Big Zoe step up. Somebody off the bench to step up. You know, it was anybody can step up. And I think that's why the key was to win these games.
If we were close at the end, I just had tremendous confidence that in this team that someone was going to step up. Sherrick was going to step up, Alonzo, Jeff, whoever. If you stop and think about it, the MVP of the conference tournament was Alonzo Golston. The MVP of the regional tournament was Jeff Eck. The MVP of the national tournament was Sherrick Simpson. We had 3 different players, MVPs, in 3 different playoff end-of-the-season tournaments. And so it seemed like a different player stepped up all the time.
This basketball game just about ready to get underway. The Tigers trying to move into the semifinals tomorrow against California, Pennsylvania. The tip control. Out AP to Golston. Alonzo now squared up against Linder. Goes up, short jumper down, and Alonzo Golston gives the Tigers a 2-0 lead. Left wing, top of the key. Here's Tyson. Give it to Pope. He whirls, shoots, and scores. Anthony Pope buries a foul line jumper. It's 13-8. The Tigers back within 1. 16-15. Corey Williams at the top. Stripped away by Earl Tyson. Picked up by Sherrick Simpson. He jams it. Tigers lead. Ball picked up by Desmond Greer. He brings it down. Alley-oop. Knocked out of bounds. He kicks it outside Chad Kramer. They're daring him to shoot. Now he rolls it low. Mark Eck, tough leaner. He scored over the top of Sherrod Jackson. Both teams giving the other side some matchup problems right now.
And right there's another one. Good move by Mark Eck. Side.
Two-handed chest back Sherrick Simpson. Mark Eck looks low. Now goes to AP, top of the key for the lead. Got it. Anthony Pope was draining some threes yesterday in the shoot-around. He knocks that one in. The Tigers a quick 5-0 run. They lead 29-28. Looking low for Golston. They can't get into the basketball. Just leaning on John Easley down low. Earl Tyson gets it to Mark Eck. Right back to Earl. They roll it low. Golston. He leans inside and scores. Fort Hays has taken advantage of that mismatch down low. 34-33. Tigers back within 1 point. But they're running a clear out here. 10 seconds to go. Before halftime, tied at 36. 6 seconds. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. Here's Williams. A three-point shot. He threw it away. Picked up by Keister, who's fouled. He'll go to the line. He's fouled by Easley, and again, Earl Tyson is giving Corey Williams fit.
And you can see Earl Tyson.
It was real tough. The South Dakota's point guard was tough, but he was tougher. I had to step my game up a little more notch. I'm satisfied he had 9 turnovers, so I think I forced him to a lot of turnovers. I think I did good.
This year we're stronger than last year on the defensive end, and it helps out throughout the games. Because we have a tremendous offense. Every guy on the floor can score at will if they wanted to. It's just the defensive end is the big part of the game.
A 9-1 run to start the second half. Into the corner, Desmond Greer. Down low, Davis loses it. Stolen away by Sherrick Simpson. Sherrick gets it ahead. Earl Tyson drives down, leaves it to Sherrick. Finger roll good. That's a start. Sherrick Simpson scores. Tigers back within 5. And they're daring Earl to shoot. Two-handed chest pass to the foul line. AP off a screen. Sherrick Simpson left alone for 3. We're tied. Sherrick Simpson has not missed a 3-point shot in this NCAA tournament. 51-48, North Alabama. Back on top in this seesaw game. Sherrick Simpson, they're running a clear out against Bobby Davis. Blows around him, drives inside, double pump. No, won't go, but Goldston's there to tip it in. Sherrod Jackson, Greer, ball knocked away by Goldston. Picked up by Jeff Eck. Jeff comes down, left-handed layup is good. Corday stay with their biggest lead of the game. Jeff Eck has only 5 today, but that one was a pretty big one. 61-58. Tigers scored 4 straight. Earl Tyson, they're going to give it to Sherrick Simpson. They're running a clear out. 5 on the shot clock. Sherrick crossover dribble, working down, finds some room at the foul line. Jumper up. It rattles and goes in.